Yeah, roll up the green, hit the links with RGB. Pitch, putt, and puff, it's our podcast scene. Talking Burt and Bogies, hole in one dream. Golf cart cruising, we're the illest team. Pitch, putt, and puff, light it up, hit the rough. Every swing's a story, we can't get enough. Hazards and hard times, we know it's tough, but we live for the game, fam, that's our stuff. Got my clubs in the trunk, blunt in the front. Tee off in the noon, cause we don't bunt. Discuss in the course, weed strains for lunch. Straight shooters on the greens, not a front. Pitch, putt and puff, light it up, hit the rough. Every swing's a story, we can't get enough. Hazards and hard times, we know it's tough, but we live for the game, fam, that's our stuff. Smoking aces, laces tied tight. With a puff we fly, elevate the night. Golf ball soaring, higher than a kite. Fairway to heaven, shining real bright. Pitch, putt and puff, light it up, hit the rough. Every swing's a story, we can't get enough. Hazards and hard times, we know it's tough, but we live for the game, fam, that's our stuff.
And we're back here on another episode of the Pitch, Putt, and Puff podcast. My name is Roger, aka Rgb. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Before we get rolling here with our guests, we're going to take a quick second and give a couple shout outs to a few sponsors, starting off with Transcend Wellness. Transcend Wellness is located at 289 Oakwood Avenue in Troy, first New York State licensed dispensary to have a drive-through. Make sure you guys stop in there, check them out. 289 Oakwood Ave. Use transcendwps.com. You can pre-order online, and you can also set up a delivery service as well. So make sure you guys go and check them out. Now I got to give a special shout out real quick while I get my headphones untangled. Once again, Trouble Off the Tee, my man Marty, coming through for the boys over at the Pitch, Putt, and Puff. Hooked us up with some dope hats here. His new line, Marty will be on in a couple weeks. We got him set up. Trouble Off the Tee is back, folks. TroubleOffTheTee.com. Use promo code PUFF. Promo code PUFF20 to save yourself 20% at checkout. Scratch Golfer. I'll be wearing this one quite a bit. And then, of course, you never lay up when you're dealing with the Pitch, Putt, and Puff crew. So shout out Marty and his team over at Trouble Off the Tee. A lot of new things going on over there. He's got the new audio book. He's got the audio book coming out, working on the second edition. So Marty Mart is not playing around. Also, we got Shady Shafts. Make sure you guys check out shadyshafts.com. Use promo code PUFF20 over there as well to save yourself 20% at checkout. Shady Shafts, what they offer is wraps for your clubs, your drivers, your irons, wedges. Doesn't matter. They literally have something for every club and every golfer, no matter what design you're looking for. Go check them out over at shadyshafts.com. Use promo code PUFF20. And then we got the boys over at Back Nine Botanicals. These guys constantly taking care of the Pitch, Putt, and Puff crew with their gummies. They got the Moonlight Mulligan. That's my favorite. We also have the Tea Time Sunrise, the Birdie Boost. Constantly coming out with new things. They got the THC shooters, dope merch with their hats. So go check them out. Back9botanicals.com. Use promo code TPUFF10 to save yourself 10% at checkout. What else we got here? We got everybody, man. Marty's back. We got the boys over at Athletic, the THC mints, THC deprived mints. Go check these out. These things are pretty dope. I got into the flow and the rebound. The rebound, I noticed a little bit more of a relaxation effect to it. So for some rest and recovery, go check them out at Athletic. Athletic, spelled with THC at the end. Use promo code PUFF over there for a special discount. Who else we got, Mikey? I feel like I'm missing somebody. Mikey, what's the new one?
This guy's fucking rolling.
Cooking with gas, bro. Cooking with gas.
You're gonna be doing fucking commercials soon for fucking.
Ooh, I'm glad you jumped on. I needed to catch my breath.
What up, kid?
Ain't shit, man. I'm just out here, bro. Just out here trying to maintain. Try to get. We got. All right, so I got some news, man. So I have a source who goes up to Freer Park quite often. Most of you listeners know who my source would be from that comment there. He's up there every single day, rain, sleet, snow, it don't matter. He's up there. So we have an opening day for Freer Park tentatively at April 15th. So Tuesday, April 15th will be the opening day of Freer Park. So a round of applause for that because I am so fucking excited, man. I cannot wait to get home. I just want to go home, bro. I feel like E.T., man. Just got to go home.
Dude, haven't even really thought about golf. Today is the first day back to work.
I know. I texted you. I was like, yeah, you at work today, didn't you?
Dude, it
Bro,
was fucking chilly out.
it's Brick City, bro.
Big time.
Brick City.
Dude, what is with am I the only one that noticed? The old lady said it to me too. Have you noticed how windy it's been like the past, I don't know, 8 months?
No. Run it back, bro. Think about last year's golf season, how windy it was. It's been
Yeah.
here for like 2 years. Like windier than normal, I feel like, bro. Like this,
Way out of norm, bro.
it's wild.
I work outside from April until November, and it's raw. It's raw. It's never been like this before.
Nah,
Something's different. They're doing something.
a lot of more chemtrails out there, bro.
It's not just that though, dude.
No, it's not. It's something going on. There's something.
There,
The world is different right now, Mike. The
yeah, it
world
is.
different right now, for sure. Shout out to the Hit Kit. We had our man Garrett on the Hit from the Hit Kit on Conspiracy Chaos the other night. That was a fun conversation. He was talking some Neanderthals, bro. Went deep down the Neanderthal route.
Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, that's always what I thought it was, but he portrayed it as something.
Now
different.
there's two different. You got Bigfoot and then you got Neanderthals.
Yeah. So that's a fun little podcast we're doing. Me, Anthony, and Florida Mike over there. You got to jump on for an episode, man. We chop it up literally about everything.
Yep. Yeah,
But,
you should line something up, man.
We'll do it.
Let me know.
That's what we want to do. Like when we're just doing chop ups, like all our conspiracy friends who like the podcast, like you, Bob, Hollywood, like start throwing some guys in and talk their shit. Because you probably know conspiracies that I'm not aware of. Like Florida Mike's hit me with 2 or 3 where I'm like, bro, I've never heard.
I limit myself. I really like the one that I've been on lately is the firmament. I've been like kind of just taking bits and pieces of people that I trust.
Yeah.
And just basic common sense, like, ooh, yeah, that's I never thought of it like that, and how they all set it up, all the diagrams with the sun and the moon and how it's flat and how the water always finds, level. And
Listen, yeah, talk to Bob about that when you see Bob, bro. He goes deep into stuff like that. Sure.
Like I never was. And I try and limit myself because then I start getting overwhelmed.
Because then all of a sudden you're on this new rabbit hole, and then it's 3 hours later.
This one and this one and this one, and then I can't keep rabbit holes straight, and I get confused because I smoke a lot of fucking dabs.
Yep. Oh, dabs. So I've been exploring, Mike, with the dabs. Man. That's what I'm calling it, because it's not a journey; it's a fucking exploration. I'm figuring new shit out, like, all right, sugar and butter and all this shit. Bro, I go in there. These people, when I go in there at this pub, bro, they laugh at me.
You'll find a certain consistency that works well, and you'll end up using that.
I feel like the crumbles, what I've liked so far.
Yeah.
The butter is good for like hash holes. Like I was taking little pieces of that, rolling it up like a snake, and then rolling it in a joint kind of thing. Those are nice. They're not no chiclets from E-Zone, but they do the trick for us up here in upstate New York where we can't get chiclets yet.
The more expensive stuff, dude, the terps, shit like that.
Oh, you just reminded me of my other shout out, Mikey. Thank you. So I got a little treat for you, buddy. Shout out to my homegirl, Miss Incredible Edible. Yo, I came home. I had the trouble off the tea package, and I had a nice little package sitting on top of it. We got some lemon or lollipops. We got some little hard candies, bro. Got another lollipop. I already got into these ones, man. These are little terps, little 20 milligram, 10 milligram terp hitters, and then a Snickers bar. Well, a chocolate bar. Yeah, buddy.
A chocolate bar. You can't call it that. You can't call it that. Trademark.
Yep, a little chocolate bar. Homegirl hooked up though. Shout out, Miss Incredible Edible.
You got yourself a flicker.
Yeah, I'm trying to get her up here, man. She's out of Long Island, so I'd love to get her. Because we don't have hard candies up here like that. You got gummies, and that's really. I mean, you can find some chocolates, but
Yeah. Yep.
So I'd love to
Like,
have.
I'm not a big, huge edible. And my tolerance is so high that it's like I'd have to eat almost 5 times what everybody else would have to.
That was the funny thing in the conversation. She's like, because she was gonna do them a couple weeks ago. She's like, I'm gonna wait till my next batch. I hope that's okay. I'm like, whatever you gotta do. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm in no rush for him. Whatever. I said, I really just want to try your product. And she hits me up. She's like, all right, I need your address and your dosage. I'm like, a lot. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I really,
Yeah.
because I'll take a 50 and feel a little bit of a buzz, but like of a gummy. But chocolate's the way your body takes in the chocolate, digested chocolate into your bloodstream and stuff is a lot different than a gummy. She explains it a lot better than I do. But like I haven't had a chocolate. I had a Wonka bar like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, going to a Tripoli show, and it hit
Dude,
me, but it didn't hit me. Like it hit
chocolate
me.
bars are hit or miss, man.
Yeah,
Like, I kind of think sometimes you can get a lot of the dosage in one end of the chocolate bar.
that's the thing. That's the thing. I think that happened to me and my buddy Christian, dude. We were on the way back from a comedy show, and we're in the car, bro. Shout out to my boy Gweet, man. We were sitting there, we're on the way back. We had a fun night. Like we went out, but we didn't go crazy. We were back to the apartment or the hotel by like 12. And we're driving home the next day. And I'm like, we each took half the chocolate bar, right? On the way home. Like we didn't give a fuck. That's what we do. So we get about an hour and 30 into the ride. I look over at him, bro. He's rubbing his head. His hands keep like he's anxiety. Like
He's getting itchy.
yeah, he's rubbing his hands on his legs back and forth. Like the anxiety's kicking in. I'm like, bro, you good? He's like, bro, what was in that? I'm like, Chris, bro, nothing crazy, man. I literally ate the same amount as you. Yeah. We finally get home. My man's sweating and shit. I'm like, bro, you good, bro? Like, what is, I don't know what's in there now. I'm starting to panic, you know? So finally we get home. I check on him later. Doesn't get back. I call him. I don't know. We probably got home at like 11. I check on him at like 2:30, 3 o'clock. Doesn't hit me back. 9:30. He's like, bro, I just woke up, man. He goes, I don't know what was in that. He goes, I was all fucked up. Blah, blah, blah. I was sleeping. I'm like, bro, I swear to you, I didn't do nothing to you, man. He goes, no, I'm not saying that. You ate it. I watched you eat it too. I'm like, I did not fucking Ari Shafir you, dude. You ever see that where Ari Shafir does that shit to Burt Kreischer?
No.
But he gives him fucking ecstasy, and the guy's got to go to like a parent teacher conference or something. They were best friends. They didn't speak for like 2 years, and Bert's wife still does not speak to Ari.
Hey, you know, some things you can't cross them lines.
I know it's wild. It's wild shit. What else
So what's your story, dude? What's going on this weekend? Are you gonna try and go out and golf in this stuff?
No, I'm not. So I went out a couple weeks ago, honestly, with Ant and the Golf Week guys, is because like I went out with Kirk, you and Kirk on Wednesday. That was dope. We had a good time, and that was actually a lot of fun. I said it when we were playing. I was like, boys, enjoy this. This is going to be the least stressful round of golf. You are going to play all your balls in the mud, pick it up, pull it out. You know what I mean? Like fucking close enough. Yeah, you're 2 feet away. Yeah, it's a gimme. Like close enough type shit. Like we were just out there trying shit. Like, and it's tough to practice in that situation too because it's so wet. You really can't work on your short game.
No.
You can get off the tee is about all you're really doing on a day like that.
Dude, there was probably 3 chip shots out of the 11 holes that we played.
Yep.
There was probably 3 chip shots that like just that wet grass just grabbed my club.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do, but it's just it's at this point of the year, like in conditions like this, I really don't focus like probably till first, second week of May. Is like, all right, grass should be growing. The course should be in good, solid condition. Like, all right,
although
Freer,
dude, Freer might be hitting the ground running, bro.
I think that's why they're waiting until the 15th.
Dude, Greg is like super anal with making sure his course recovers and gets the new growth that it needs before we go hamburger and up for the season.
I'm gonna reach out to him, see if he wants to come on. I know he did the upstate. I don't know if he would do the pitch putt and puff. He's got kids and stuff, so I totally understand. But he probably would hop on.
Yeah,
Fairway was on. I'm not coming on unless Fairway Mike's on. I ain't seen him all week, man. I usually run into him at least once or twice a week. I ain't seen him in a few days. Well, no,
Right.
where did I see him?
Last time I think you
He
told
was
me you seen him at the
oh,
grocery store.
yeah. So I seen him on Friday. I go, what are you doing this weekend, man? He goes, nothing, man. You want to know what I'm going home to do? I'm going home to sew, man. I got to make some alterations. I'm like, all right, dude. Whatever. A retired life, bro. It must be nice. Sit home, sew. He's probably watching a YouTube video on how to sew. Fucking guy.
Yeah. Dude, you sent that video of him standing in the parking lot or whatever it was, the picture.
How close he parked to my car? How he didn't hit my car, I don't know. He parked
He
within
probably did.
an inch and a half away from my car. I would physically know I'd have to go through the back of the passenger side to get in. So I see the picture. I walk up to the front of the store. I'm like, this fucking guy. So I knew he was out there. And I'm like watching him. He doesn't text. He talks to text. So he talks to say like the text message and shit. And he's in the parking lot. He couldn't continue to walk.
And you
He had to
know the phone can't understand him.
Dude, did you ever see like why his texts are always all fucked up? It's because he's talking to him and don't know what the hell he's saying. And so the
Hey
one day
man.
it was like text Roger, hey man, da 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 da. Like it caught that part of it. I'm like, bro.
No punctuation, so you're clueless.
But he's up there pretty much every day practicing. He's got the info, man. He's tennis courts is where they're going to be setting up the food truck and the tents, just to the right of the tennis courts. It sounds like. It sounds like the clubhouse and everything is going to be over there in like a trailer set up as well. So I don't think the clubhouse is going to be by the first tee box. I don't like it's going to be an interesting couple weeks here to get this off the
Dude,
ground. What the project's really going to look, the layout of the project's really going to look like.
I think the restaurant should be right over there by the ninth at the turn.
I think so, but
Somehow figure something out, move, do. I know it'd be a lot of construction, but
yeah, but if you eliminate, all right. So here's the thing: you eliminate the tennis court, right?
Yep.
Parking is the biggest issue. Parking would be the biggest issue, right? So eliminate the tennis court, eliminate the playground. They got to keep the hockey rink is the problem.
Right. So, now you could probably keep that playground with the sprinkler and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. I'm saying move that to the other side now.
I'd take that the tennis courts, that racquetball wall that they have, and that small little field that's over there. That was like they use it as a makeshift like soccer field, softball field.
That's where you put the restaurant and the clubhouse and everything right there. Then
right.
The water and all that shit.
Right. So that way at the turn you can come around real quick, grab a fucking glizzy and back on 10.
Or if they have the clubhouse, if they have that at the HUD at the turn open, everything you need is just right there. Boom, boom.
Right.
So what I'm saying though is take out the other playground, make all that parking. That's all got to be parking because you're going to need parking for golf. You're going to need parking for the restaurant and hockey and everything else. To make all that parking, there's an open field on the other side that nobody uses. Make that the playground. Put the playground over there. Put everything you need right over there for the playground, your tennis courts, put a new basketball court. Boom. That's a whole access to the park because you can't do nothing over there and nobody uses it for anything else. So why not?
Now, why is it that they can't have a driving range right there for us?
The house is too close.
You can have a net up on that whole side, bro. They do it all the time. They do it down on Top Golf.
Yeah, it's really just because of the
you know what I mean?
Houses, dude. Yeah, it's stupid.
Or do it where you're facing towards the trees.
And just do it no drivers.
Where your back is at the houses, and you're hitting it towards the trees into a net.
Yeah, you got 200 yards to play with. Do what you can.
Right.
Just no drivers, no matter what.
You just got to
no drivers.
Right.
That's all you got to do, bro. So I'm excited though, man. We got a couple weeks to go, but I want to bust out a rankings episode. I talked to JR. Jay's going to start hopping back on the pod a little bit more. I'm going to check up with Bub and see how he's feeling with the back. I know he's been doing some physical therapy and shit, so hopefully we get him back out there sooner than later.
Physical therapy will help a lot for him.
Yeah, especially lower back's never good, especially for golf. I mean, you see it with Tiger, everything else. That's another thing. Tiger fucking torn Achilles, so he's done. Career's over for Tiger, bro.
His
Career's
career's over for other fucking extracurricular.
Him and he's dating the Trump chick now. One of the Trump.
Yeah, he is.
Bro, it's wild. But yeah, bust out the rankings. I know Parisi's coming back. I got to shoot Steve a message. I meant to do that. I was doing that today, and then JR texted me about our league bullshit. What we got going on. So we'll bust out a rankings episode, and then so the first weekend, it's gonna be Easter, and we're not gonna play that Sunday. Obviously, course will be closed. Everything else. So we'll get out there on the 19th on a Saturday. I mean, it's basically the 420 round. It's gonna be. I'll see if I can work something out, maybe, and get a sponsor to throw with some pre-rolls or some flour or something.
Talk to the boys from Helium.
I'm going. I want to see. I'm going to see if they want to play.
That's what I'm saying. He said something about he was busy because he had kids.
Yeah, he's got a couple little ones. Yeah,
right. And he said he'd be busy on Easter, but he was down with doing a Saturday round.
Yeah, that Saturday might work out. I know Luke is just dealing with some health issues, so he's going to be down for a little bit. I don't know, at least a couple more weeks. Yeah, he's got a little 13-week recovery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit gets you. It'll get a hold of you, man.
Yeah, so he's all right though. I talked to him the other day. He's still doing his thing. He can still get around and shit, so he's good.
Mucinex saved my life, bro.
No, he had a surgery. He had a little minor surgery.
Oh, okay.
Good. But I just popped up and grabbed a little bit of the Cowboys today, speaking of the Helium boys.
Ooh,
bro,
fucking lucky motherfucker.
Bro, they got
that's delicious.
Smell, bro. It's just the smell. I can just sit there and smell it. Love it.
I can't wait to see some of the new stuff that he's got coming.
You didn't see the DNA, I don't think.
No, I didn't. I didn't get the pleasures of that. He said he's gonna try and have some if we can get together.
Yeah, we'll definitely get them linked up. I'll see if they want to do that for the 19th.
They're good eggs, man. I like them guys.
Yeah, dudes. That's what I'm saying. Like that's all right. So part of how I go about this, Mike, and I kind of talk to you about it behind the scenes. Like the guys who are like real genuine dudes, like we're gonna start working with. Like, I mean, obviously you got Back Nine Botanicals. These guys are the best, man. They send me hats, like gummies. It's awesome, and the products like speak for themselves. So it's not like I was telling you, like the nights I can't sleep, I come up here and pop a Moonlight Mulligan, bro, and I'm out within 20, 30 minutes, dude. It just puts me down. But like also, Transcend my man Junior over there. Like I've known Junior since we were kids. Like, why not work with someone that or family or something like that, Shady Shafts, dude over there, always hooking it up, sent me the nice little custom hookup. Like Marty coming through with the first launch of the new merch. He texts me and he's like, guys, need your address. Got a package coming to you, whatever. We're like, dope, man. Like, all right. Like, haven't heard from you in a while, whatever. Like, how you been doing? Like, because I didn't know if he was still pushing it or kind of
right, or if he was backing off, starting a venture,
books and not do merchandise, or what he was doing.
He said something about doing a podcast at one point too, or
I think he got we'll find out in a couple of weeks, but I think he got so wrapped up in the second book that he kind of put all that other stuff to the side, and he's got a partner now where he's really going to be focusing on marketing and stuff like that too. So shout out Marty, man. Always a pleasure to work with Trouble Off the Tee. And the guys over at 52 got a package coming my way. They just hit me up and they sent a bunch of stuff for all different sizes for everybody. So that's the shit, man, And then my man Max over at Golfiti, we just had him on Upstate. He's doing the Golfiti. You weren't on that pot with me yet.
No.
He was doing it with a partner.
He's good, dude.
He's a good dude, man. His graffiti.
His graffiti is dope as fuck.
It's crazy.
He's got good shit.
He's just a good dude, bro. Like he's hardworking. Like he's got a cool talent. Like straight up dude. Like I'm gonna put up the background real quick of the one he did. Well, I can't see it because of our pictures are there, but it's got the RGB with the graffiti. I'll leave it up there for a second. I'll put the sponsors back up here. But yeah, so we had him on He's a character, bro. We had him on Upstate, and he had me laughing the whole time, bro, telling graffiti stories and shit. Times he didn't get in trouble where he should have got trouble and all that shit. So
Yeah, dude. I know a couple dudes
that's a tough
that
game
do
right
that.
there, bro.
Yeah, I know a couple dudes down in New York City that do it, and they've got rap sheets so long and fines and
That's what he said.
fucking
Like he would get caught, it'd be like a $200 fine. Like, all right, cool. Go fucking pay the fine, go back out, do it again, get caught, pay the fine, go back out, do it again. It's all little petty shit. So they didn't give a shit.
right.
Yeah.
Where dude, there's certain dudes that are really really good and you know have a
It's such a
good
tough.
imagination
Yeah.
and I don't understand why cities don't let them have like a wall. You got all this concrete stuff that looks like shit.
Clean it up. If you're gonna make a nice design or logo or
Bang, absolutely. Some you got to
logo.
do something that ties to the city, or you know
Yep.
what I mean.
Yep.
And these guys can do that, man.
And they would do it for free just because you're letting them do it. You know?
Because you give them a big fucking artwork, something to tag their name at the
Yeah,
bottom of
and that's
it.
what he has. He has a guy who lets him tag the wall. He goes, I paint it, and then a couple days later, I'll come back and tag it again. Paint
That's
it.
awesome. I was just gonna ask you if he's got a certain spot or if he just puts the mask on and goes
Yeah.
out and tags fucking trains.
Well, that's a cool thing about like New York City too, is like the murals you were saying. Like you see them for like the sports teams all over
Oh,
the place.
absolutely.
But like New York City in itself, like you'll go down a block, like in Brooklyn when I'm doing the Christmas tree thing, like they'll have that big mural of Biggie, and then you'll see like down the road there'll be something of like I don't know, whatever. There's just cool ass shit all over the fucking like just artwork in itself is just cool.
I know down in Brooklyn they do a lot of like rest
There's,
in peace memorials and shit
there's
for neighborhood kids that were, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like Mike Maney had got commissioned to do one down in Brooklyn,
I
and
ain't
it
seen
was
it all
like,
too long ago.
yeah, it's cool, man.
It's just fucking, it's nuts, man. It really is. It's the artwork. I have no artistic talent, so I've been taking those
A
pictures you see.
little bit.
You take like Facebook and like you draw 3 circles and you can turn it into like Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. So me and my daughter have been doing those like on snow days. That's what we would sit there and do. I drew a dog the other day. It was pretty cool. I started with a number and turned it into a dog. I was like, oh shit.
The old lady does Bumble, the
Bumble, that's a dating
snowman,
app, bro.
Bumble from the snowman from
Yeah,
fucking Rudolph the
that's
Red-Nosed
a dating
Reindeer.
app, bro.
Because my the grandkids fucking Rudolph when it was Christmas time, 3 months. It
Oh
was
god.
Christmas for 3 months with them kids.
Ugh.
Rudolph, Bumble, 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 Bumble.
They just
So
extend it. This has been a long fucking winter, dude. This has been a
long.
long
Dude, I
fucking.
felt like I was sick for a month and a half.
You were. You were the. You were sick for like
But
a month.
it was weird. It was split up though
Yeah,
over
you.
like fucking 2.5 months.
Yeah, I caught that bug after Disney. Then you were starting to feel a little bit better, and then you crashed back out. And I was like, oh, I was like, we're fucked, dude. That's why we've been doing just, and it's easier, bro. Honestly, to do the just do the fucking StreamYard and shit. We don't have to leave the confines of our own homes and all that. So
Yeah, being back to work now.
it's easy, man. It's just easy business. I think I dropped some of this flour. I came in here. I'm a fucking idiot.
I woke up this morning and I was confused. I didn't know what to do. It's been 4 months since I had to get ready for work, so I
That's
was like, what do I normally do first?
bro. I'm not gonna have a day off for like 2 or 3 weeks. I just did a side job this weekend. Did a floor for my buddy Anthony, and then different Anthony, and then I did this upcoming weekend. I got to rip out and redo a floor for my buddy Mike. So this dude, man.
So tell these people on all the listeners your phone number, man, and get yourself some side gigs.
I don't want to do it.
So
That's the thing. All right, so let me tell you why. So I did my buddy Christian's floor a couple weeks ago. It was brand new construction. Like he did all the demo. I just came in, put the subfloor, boom, just the easy work. Bang, bang, bang.
nice.
Right. Same thing with this job I did this weekend at Anthony's house. Came in, put the floor down, threw the tile down, came back the next day, crowded. Boom. It was still an all-day job. Like I was there from like, I don't know, 9 to 4. It's good solid day, and then came back for another
Yeah, it
couple.
is.
So this job over with my buddy Mike's, I told him I would do it when he bought the house 12 years ago. Now he's ready to do it. You know what I'm saying, Mike? Whatever you want to do the floor.
12 years ago, I'll be like, dude, that offer don't stand anymore, man.
But it's the homie, bro. This is the same dude. Like I grew up in like layup lines in basketball. So I gotta do it for him. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right. So I stopped over the other day, and I'm like, dude, we're gonna have to rip this up. We're gonna have to do this. And they basically, the biggest issue, it's like a smaller kitchen in the way the cabinets come out by the door. They put the appliances in, and then they put the cabinet. I can't get the fucking fridge out, and I can't get the stove out, bro. Like, I don't know what to do. So I gotta like work around them. Like,
so they put the cabinets around the appliances.
Yeah. Troy shit, bro. Troy shit.
Dude, this is my house. My house is the same shit, dude.
It's similar like layout almost to your house, dude. A little bit smaller kitchen, but it's like this. It's the long way of your house, and it's just like it's gonna be so tough, but it's gonna be.
It's so. I mean, I give her credit, man. Single mom trying to own a home and stuff. She can't find time to do anything. She's like in over her head sometimes.
Oh, the lady down there.
Yeah, that we're renting from.
Yeah.
So everything's starting to get. She's like, Christmas decorations just got taken down. Like,
and she decorates too.
Yeah, she does.
You guys decorate over there, lights and game.
Not us.
I always thought it was you decorating.
No, I don't do none. I'm bah humbug when it comes to that shit, dude.
Oh shit! How's my audio sound? Like I meant to ask you. I hope it's all right.
What's that?
Does my audio sound all right?
Yeah.
Right,
Every
good.
once in a while, it sounds like I lose you, but that could just be my earphones.
Walking away from the microphone.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what it is too, right there.
I got to get used to talking into it now that I got it back. Just got the new setup going, so we'll see how it works. But yeah,
so the new laptop's working out all right.
Yeah, the other one, I think I had too much shit on it, and it was causing it to like be slow and all that. I don't have to save anything to this one. I just
So that $200 laptop is gonna have enough speed to be able to do everything that you're gonna do.
As of right now.
All righty.
For what I gotta do.
For what you gotta do.
This is it. I'm still gonna upload from on the go from my phone, just because it's gonna be easier.
Okay.
Yeah, this is it.
Gotcha.
All I need to do, the phone is easier to navigate for me. This computer is really just to set up cameras, and when we go, we got a couple things coming up, not set in stone yet, but conversations have been had, and pretty serious conversations about doing a couple live podcasts. So we'll see what happens.
There we go.
I was telling you guys the other day when we were on the golf course, we got invited to do it, be this official podcast for a golf tournament out in California. I'm like, bro,
yeah,
we're fucking snowed out enough. We wouldn't want to do anything but come up there and fucking
for real
podcast. But unless you're gonna pay the way, we're chilling.
Us doing a live podcast with them at the simulator while they're over there.
Yep, exactly. Yep. So here's the other thing, Mike. How do you feel about doing a live, like a YouTube live? Do one of these on YouTube and let it go live, and then people can comment. We can all that bullshit.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
So I got it running. I'm waiting for the YouTube approval. As soon as we get that, man, it should be good to go.
So about 6 months.
It says 24 hours, but with the pitch putt,
really?
Yeah, we never get approved for shit. I'm not counting my fucking blessings here. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we can get on. Regardless, we'll always be on YouTube. You can come back and watch it. But we'll try to do a live broadcast probably next week. We'll set it up. Maybe Sunday night. I perform work and shit.
There you go.
Golf to talk about, but I'll definitely have some fucking stories from the side job. Bullshit I got to do. But hey, it's for the homie, so I got to do it. It's all good.
Yep.
All fucking good. What else, Mike? What else we got, man? Anything good? That's it. Back to work. Back to the
Back,
grind, right?
back to the grind, man. Back to the grind.
No doubt, brother. Mikey, as always, man, I appreciate you jumping on, man. One of the fucking homies that always willing to jump on. These busters ain't doing shit, and they still won't. Fairway's in bed. Kirk's in bed. Hank will never jump on. I mean, Bub's
He's already said he ain't ever jumping on.
No, JR's probably JR just moved into a new apartment. So I talked to him today. He's getting shit ready. Literally like moved in. So I'll give him a couple to settle down. But now that he's back and got a little setup, we'll get him back on here.
What about Kev?
Kev, I gotta get Kev on. Kev will pop on during the season. Usually
I noticed he was popping on with JR.
Yeah, they were living in the same spot. Jay was living upstairs from Kev.
Okay, so JR moved out of that.
Yeah, he's up in Troy, closer to Freer. So
nice.
Yeah. Jay will be playing a lot of golf this year. I got a feeling he'll be playing a lot of late, like walking 9 after work and shit.
Dude, I was looking into after we walked the next 2 days, my glutes were kind of sore. We only walked 11 holes, dude.
I know, on a flat course.
Right. And I had a push cart.
Yeah, we carried them.
And I was still sore. But
yeah.
I started looking at like, dude, they want like 1600 for fucking the GPS fucking little folly around carts, man.
Yep. 1600. I'll get a cart, bro.
Like 150 to 200 for a nice, decent, good 4-wheel, 3-wheel fucking push cart. Mine's a piece of fucking junk. I got it like for like $40.
Yeah, I was gonna say check like Facebook Marketplace and shit. You can always find decent ones.
Yep. But yeah, dude, man. if I had something like the GPS fucking cart thing, I'd be walking all the time.
I'd be walking if I was out playing by myself and shit. I'd walk all day. I wouldn't
because after the first fucking few rounds, dude, your glutes get built up. You start doing a good.
Yeah, you start walking up between 3 and 4 and 4 and 5 and 3, your fucking legs are gonna be shot.
Yeah.
Those are long inclines, bro.
Me and Anthony did that one with our carts and COVID.
Yeah, COVID. I walked that fucking thing 1,000 times, dude.
Oh my god,
so many times, and a lot of the times too was like you could only play the front and shit. So
right. The back is the flatter part, and the front is the fucking up and down, gully hole, up and down, fucking.
Yo, we should have. We're stupid. We all should have just rented a cart from this cart place and brought it up and left it free and just used it when we wanted to. And they wouldn't have been liable. It would have been our own cart, so we'd have been straight.
We can still do that.
We could. Yeah, he'd probably be all right with it. Fuck. I don't care. I get the cart, $20. But a couple weeks, dude. We're out there, man. We'll I got the bud tender to the stars. Linking up with him tomorrow, so that'll be Thursday's episode. And then me and Mike will be back on. Probably do a Sunday night live, man. We'll test out the live on the YouTube. I'll post it on the Instagram, so stay tuned there and check it out. Appreciate everybody tuning in to the Pitch Putt Puff podcast. Once again, Mike, I always appreciate your time. Make sure you guys go and check out our sponsors: Transcend Wellness, Shady Shafts, Back Nine Botanicals, Trouble Off the Tee. We got Athletic, THC Mints. I mean, you fucking name it. We got a promo code for you, so hit us up here at the Pitch Putt Puff. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Peace.
Roll up the green, hit the links with Rgb. Pitch, putt, and puff, it's our podcast theme. Talking Burt and Bogies, hole in one dream. Golf cart cruising, we're the illest team. Pitch, putt, and puff, light it up, hit the rough.